okay.
Yeah.
It's just the drone.
Yeah.
They can see
really
the
well.
window and some of the table, but that's
Okay,
it.
no problem. Nice spooky thing.
It is a spooky video.
Okay, well it's flying pretty well. Looks great. Now let's do a flip, because this has a flip button. Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
This little guy's Popeye. Amelia's taking a nap upstairs. She'll probably wake up any minute now, so we might hear her in this flight video. We're the RC Sailors. Welcome to our RC family. Sorry we missed last night's video, but we have just been so crazy busy, and we had outdoor stuff planned and it got really windy. We're talking 20-25 mile an hour winds. Way too windy to do a video for you guys. The audio would just sound horrible, and it's hard to fly stuff. We usually don't fly when it's that windy anyway. So today we found something to do inside, and this should be perfect and just a lot of fun. This is one of those little light up drones. Now, we've seen a couple of these on the channel before. Popeye's excited to chase it. We've seen a couple of these on the channel before, but this is a different brand. It's the Illuminated. We'll have it linked in the description box below if you want to check it out for yourself. It should come in around $20 or $25. That's what it was priced at when we got ours. So you know how these things go. If they're nice, a lot of times within the first 24 or 48 hours the price goes up because the supply goes down. So just keep an eye out for it. We're going to test this for you, let you know if it's worth your hard-earned money or not. And well, let's take a look and see what comes in the box. Before we do, Abby wanted me to address the different look of the video. We have it, it's a nighttime video, so we're going to do a night flight. After I show you guys the up-close stuff here, we're going to turn these lights out and fly it in the dark because this thing looks so cool. Here you go, it's a really simple setup. We have transmitter, drone, charger, instructions, 4 spare props, and a screwdriver. And Popeye's very happy to show you guys firsthand what we have here. So the on-off button is on the top of the drone here. I think we just hold it. Look at those lights. Don't they look so good? We don't have the lights off yet, so that is really cool. And then we just turn on the transmitter. The lights go solid. This is going to be one that we got to go throttle up and down, and now we're bound. But those lights just look so good, don't they?
Yeah.
Camera never does it justice, and when we turn the lights out, it will look a little bit better. And the bottom of the drone is where our battery goes. It is rechargeable, and it comes with that USB charge cable, which is really nice. And it looks like we have a 450 milliamp LiPo battery with a little bit of extra room in there. You could probably put a slightly larger battery, not much, but maybe 500, 550 or so milliamp. The wires are what kind of get in the way there. They do make one with a camera, so you might notice the front of this has a little foam pad that looks like a camera. Bye, check it out, buddy. You see that? That's just a little placeholder where the camera would go, but I like this price point. I think that's really worth, you know, the lights are just so cool. So anyway, let's fly this and see how it does. All right, Popeye's ready. Cool nighttime video. Here we go. This drone does have altitude hold, so it should be pretty easy to fly. Start the motors. I would think down and out. No. Now there's the calibration. There we go. Down and out starts the motors. Okay, well there's the altitude hold flying itself. I'm just using the right stick to kind of help hold position. I can trim forward some.
You realize when I told you they can't see you at all, they cannot see you at all.
Really?
Yes.
That's okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just the drone.
Yeah.
They can see
really
the
well.
window and some of the table, but that's
okay,
it.
no problem. Nice spooky thing.
It is a spooky video.
Okay, well it's flying pretty well. Looks great. Now let's do a flip, because this has a flip button. It gained a lot of altitude. Let's do that again. Whoa.
Try again. Try again.
The flips on this, it gains a ton of altitude. Let's do it again. It does okay. One more. We might have lost you for about 10 seconds there due to a sneeze. So there's our yaw rate in the low speed. It is very slow. This is very indoor friendly because it is so slow and docile. But we can increase our rates with the shoulder button. Now it flies a lot more agile and looks really good. There's third rate, and the yaw does go up, and we can really zip it around now. And back down to rate 1. This thing basically flies itself. It does have a headless mode. Might have lost you for 5 seconds there due to a sneeze.
My allergies are going.
Well, if you're like me and you love lights on things, see, it's one thing when a drone, quadcopter, whatever, even an airplane or a truck says it has lights on it, and it has like 2 really dim lights. Okay, you're just putting it on there to say it's on there. This actually has lights, and it looks really good. They're nice and bright. They also double as kind of the prop guards for the drone. See, I can hit the drone and hit walls and things, and the light bars are the prop guards for the drone. I just love lights on things, and basically this whole thing is just lit up bright with those LEDs. I really like that. And the good thing about LEDs too is they don't take a lot of power. So people might think, well, there's so many lights on there, you're gonna get a 2-minute flight time because it's sucking the juice. That's not the case. These things, oh nice, I'm glad I tested that. I grabbed it and pulled it out of the sky, and the motors automatically turned off as a safety feature, so that is awesome. I just think this is a really great little drone. In this case, we're just gonna pause here because if I take off again, Popeye's gonna bark again. Amelia is asleep, and
It's not worth it!
It's not worth it. We probably have a couple more minutes of flight. Generally, these don't go longer than 10 minutes or so. And I think that you guys all understand, at least hopefully you're understanding of that. This is a really nice little drone. If you like lights on something, this is so cool. Now, you can fly this inside or outside, but you want to fly it when there's very little wind. And right now we're experiencing a ton of wind, so we're not going to show you this one outside, but they do make a camera version of this, and we just might pick that up and fly it in a late evening one time, maybe in the front yard or backyard for you guys. We love these light drones, and actually this is kind of to let you know how cool these are. We've been doing this for like 6 years now on YouTube, and flying even more before that, but on 6 years, for the last 6 years we've been on YouTube doing this, and Abby's parents have never taken much interest in what we do. I mean, they're okay with it, it's cool and everything, but they don't do it themselves. This little light up drone is going to go to Abby's mom because it's the first drone she has ever been remotely interested in.
She's never flown, ever.
Nothing,
ever.
Nothing. So
we'll have to film her.
That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. That's how cool these light up drones are. If you don't have one, add it to your collection. This is a good chance because it's a pretty good price. This one flies really well. Before we go, I just want to say thanks to our Patreon supporters because without you guys, we just couldn't make this channel happen. Unfortunately, YouTube is kind of changing a little bit. Yeah, you still get paid some money on YouTube, but it's not as much as it used to be. Our channel is growing, but the income is actually going down. So a big thanks to our Patreon supporters to make up the difference for that. Without the support, we wouldn't be able to buy both cheap stuff and expensive stuff to come to the channel, and we certainly wouldn't be able to have honest reviews because a lot of times when you're honest about a review, companies won't send you things. So the Patreon support makes up a big chunk of that. And a little reminder, I just listed a few more things on eBay. I'll have our eBay store linked in a pinned comment down in the comments section. We'd love to hear from you guys. Do you like light drones? Would you like to see more lights like this on drones? I'd like to see more colors. What color scheme would you like to see on a light up drone? Because we've seen a lot of these blue and green. It'd be cool if they had a few other colors out there. Well, this will be linked in the description box below with all the other good stuff. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!